Artificial intelligence is reshaping the way we think, learn, and create. With instant access to information, AI tools promise efficiency, but this ease of access has led many to believe that people are becoming overly dependent on machine-generated answers, with critical thinking the biggest concern. Welcome to Artificial Dependence, the battle for critical thought. Some students once relied solely on traditional learning methods, but as AI rapidly transformed education, even they have had to adapt. Experts warn that without proper education strategies, the Caribbean could fall further behind. The region already lags behind developed nations in AI training, leaving many students unprepared for an AI-driven workforce.
I definitely think it is changing how students, not only how students think, but how students do everything right across the board. And I believe that it's in a bad way. This is because we're all coming to university for a cause. Whether you're coming to university and you're studying to work in the world of media, doctor, whatever it may be. Let us just say you come to university and you constantly use AI to do your work for you. When we get to the real world where we have to do this work on our own, if the persons who are placed above us should assign a task to us, what we must understand is that at that time, we won't always have AI at our fingertips.
According to the PwC, AI is expected to contribute $15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030, fundamentally shifting industries, education, and job markets. Another study by the Shortwood Teachers College revealed that 79% of students used AI for homework, 82% for projects, and 91% for research, highlighting its widespread use.
So I use AI like when I'm doing an assignment. So I use it as a guide. Let's say I have this assignment that I'm unsure of what to do. So I'll put it in AI, ask it to explain, give me a list of things that I can do. And then afterwards, let's say I do the paper or I write it, then I put it back into AI and say, fix all errors and let it flow. And sometimes I do say, how much would you mark me out of 100?
Educators are facing a critical challenge. How do they ensure that students remain critical thinkers rather than passive consumers of AI-generated content? But in regions like Jamaica, where only 11% of the population is classified as digitally literate, the question is, are they ready for this transformation? Dr. Rowan Anthony Lewis believes that the key lies in shifting how we teach.
So one of the things that I typically do in my classes is to embrace AI. I ensure that my students know how to use AI, that they appreciate the possibilities that it brings, but also that they understand that there are challenges if you rely on AI not as a tool, but as a crutch. AI as a crutch can be problematic because what it does, it creates a certain kind of laziness in the student, and the student is not able to use the brain in the way that you want them to. Now, just like exercising, if you don't use the muscle, you're going to lose the muscle. If you don't use the brain in the way that you're supposed to, you're going to lose that capacity.
Experts warn that AI may replace certain skills, but it cannot replace judgment.
We as educators have to intervene and engage our students around the proper, appropriate use of the technology so that our students are not simply generating content from AI. Much of the times it's garbage anyway, and simply handing that into teachers.
AI can provide answers, but it can't tell us which questions to ask. It can generate ideas, but it can't determine which ones are worth pursuing. The future of learning isn't about rejecting AI, but it's about integrating it responsibly.